It's interesting. Here's a thought. Sign language, when you put it to music, it changes a little bit because
Okay.
you can dance to it. Now, there's a lot of words that have multiple signs, or there's multiple ways to say something. For example, the word light. You can say it like this. You can say it like this, like that, like it's shining down. And there's different ways that you could actually sign this song, okay, depending on how you wanted to convey the meaning of the song. How I saw it was, there's a light in my heart. Jesus is in my heart, right? So there's a light in my heart. That's the way I saw it. But it could be you could have the light coming from heaven or coming from outside, and it depends how you wanted to perform or dance this song. So what you could do is you could if the kids got industrious, they could come up with different ways to sign the song, and it would be singing the same words. Little is like this, with your hands together, little, this little. Light can be done like this, up, and mine, like this. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Now, shine is with your fingertips. So you say, I'm gonna, with your fingers, gonna let it, and then shine. Shine with your fingers going out. It's kind of this. It's a wiggle, like a wavy wiggle. You wiggle it out. Yeah. There you go. Nice. Here's one way that you could say that phrase. You could point inside to this. Here's my little light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And they come from here, shine. So what you're doing is you're painting a picture. This is where my light is, right here. This little light of mine. And you can use one hand, you can use two hands, mine, because that looks like love, I'm gonna let it shine, and then shine, right? Because that's what you're singing about. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Right, yeah. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Does that look good?
Looks great. I love it.
So you point to your heart. This little light is with your index finger up twice. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Right, there you go. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it. So this is let it. What we're not using is the words of and the word it. There's no, we're not signing the word of. Like this little light of mine. We're not saying of, we're saying mine. Okay? I'm gonna let it, and actually you don't even need to use gonna, going. You don't need to do that. You could say, I'm gonna let it, and then shine. Right, yeah. So there's two ways to do that. I'm gonna let it, or I'm just let it shine. Because what you're doing when you drop going to, it makes it clearer, it makes it more clear in terms of what you're actually signing, makes it easier, and it makes it prettier in its dance. I'm gonna let it shine. Right. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Now, Jesus is the light. Right. I'm gonna let him shine.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, right. So what we're doing is we're indicating Jesus is up here. So if this is your light, you can indicate up here, that's where Jesus is. So he's saying, Jesus is the light, and you're saying, starting over. This is the sign for Jesus. You touch your index finger to either hand. Okay. Now, if we indicate up there, that's where he's at. And then we go back to this is the light. This is the sign for light. So, Jesus is the light. I'm going to let him. And then you do the shine up here where he is.
Ah.
Yeah, yes. Right, that's it.
Okay.
So you go, woo! Jesus is the light. I'm going to let it shine. Right. You do that. Sorry. Yes, that's it. That's it. You look much more elegant doing it. Right, shine. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Then there's four more lines. I will stomp my feet, and I will clap my hands. Okay. So basically, I will, and then stomp your feet. Here we go. So I will stomp my feet and I will clap my hands. I will, and then stomp their feet. Stomp my feet. I will clap my hands. Now this is interesting because you're actually doing it. I will stomp my feet. I will clap my hands. Clapping in the deaf community, there's a sign for applause. It's this.
Okay.
Right. So if you say, I will stomp my feet, and you do it in the song, and then you say, I will, you could do it one of two ways. You could say, clap my hands, or you could do it like this.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like the jazz hands.
Your jazz hands. Exactly.
And the will, is it touching your head?
Not necessarily. No, it's coming forward from your head.
Okay.
I will.
I will.
Run around, walk around. Will run. Shout. All right. So then there's I will run around and I will jump and shout. So I will run around. I will run around. I will jump and shout. Shout. Yeah. Now there's a couple different ways to do shout. Like this. I would do it one-handed like this, up. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. All right. So I will, and then actually stomp my feet. I will clap my hands, which is interesting. I mean, when I saw that, I was like, it's interesting because you're stomping your feet. You're actually stomping your feet, right, but you're not clapping your hands here. But this is the sign for clap your hands. So it's just it's a little funny. I will run around in a circle. Run around. I will jump and shout. Yeah. There you go. How's that work?
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So let's do from the beginning.
Okay.
From the beginning.
Okay.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. There you go. Good. Now, Jesus, point to him, is the light. I'm going to let him, and then the shine above the head, shine. Yes, exactly. Right, right, right. Jesus is the light. I'm going to let him shine. Right. Good. And then let him shine. Let him shine. Let him shine. Right. Okay, good. And then I will stomp my feet. Right. I will clap my hands. Good. I will run around. I will jump and shout. Good. That's it. That's everything. That's everything.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, George. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, George. We really appreciate you taking the time to teach us that sign. Follow the link below for the song that accompanies what we just learned. Shine your light bright. Peace and love. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get more videos from my channel.